willing to go there?
Whatever it takes to feed the family, sir.
Playing Bigfoot in Tulsa King Season 2, Mike Flo Walden at last had his time to really shine in Sylvester Stallone's crime series. Though he has only shown in a few episodes thus far, Walden is a fresh addition to Tulsa King Season 2's ensemble and makes rather an impact. Bigfoot stays cool under duress even as Dwight's battle with Cal Thresher, Neil McDonough, and Bill Bevilacqua, Frank Grillo gets more intense. Fortunately, Tulsa King just learned that allowing Bigfoot to become agitated could be even more interesting. Since he initially debuted on screen, Walden's Bigfoot has been among Tulsa King Season 2's finest fresh characters. From that point in the season premiere, Bigfoot has been a subdued but consistent fixture on the show. Bigfoot has been rather helpful to the gang, whether it's guarding Dwight and his family, ambushing would-be killers, or clearing the egg whites Dwight doesn't want to eat. However, Episode 5 of Tulsa King Season 2 demonstrated that Bigfoot can have a far more significant and stylish impact. Tulsa King Season 2, Episode 5 at last. Let Bigfoot apply his pro wrestling experience. Walden at last had an opportunity to highlight his professional wrestling background near the end of Tulsa King Season 2, Episode 5. Walden was a professional wrestler for Ohio Valley Wrestling under the moniker Cash Flow before landing a part on television. Walden hadn't yet shown the skills he employed in the OVW until Cal Thresher's men started attacking Dwight's wind farm. Dwight and his team arrived to put down the assailants. Bigfoot employed quite a few pro wrestling moves throughout his smashing through of Thresher's troops, like they were made of cardboard. Throughout the battle, Bigfoot employed some extremely aggressive combat moves. Bigfoot threw hables and kicks, flung people around like sacks of flour, and even delivered a soaring body slam, while the rest of the gang resorted to punches and baseball bat hits. The most Bigfoot has done thus far in Tulsa King Season 2 was place Carl into a choke grip following the unsuccessful hit on Dwight. His participation in the fight marks a significant step forward from that. Besides being more active, Bigfoot's performance was the highlight of the program. The highlight of Tulsa King Season 2's Episode 5, Bigfoot's fight scene. Apart from the battle at the wind farm, Tulsa King Season 2 Episode 5 saw not much activity. Whether it was Bill Bevilacqua and Chicky planning a meetup, Mitch's meeting with Donnie, or Cal's other attempts at assaulting Dwight, most of the events in the episode seemed to be preparing for a future episode rather than adding intrigue to the current one. For Tulsa King Season 2, Episode 5, the fight at the wind farm was absolutely crucial. Without it, the whole episode would have been among the dullest and poorest of the whole run. In the framework of Tulsa King Season 2, Episode 5, Bigfoot's fight in the wind farm worked exactly to keep viewers' attention, but it also provided a welcome variation for the whole show. For instance, the struggle in the wind farm resembled the conflict in Tulsa King Season 1 between the Black McAdams somewhat precisely. Both instances evolved into all-out brawls with Dwight and the gang retaliating after an attack by a competitor. But thanks to Bigfoot's total control over his opponent, the situations unfolded somewhat differently. Tulsa King has to keep letting Bigfoot rule action scenes. Clearly, the secret ingredient for a great Tulsa King fight scene is Bigfoot. Hence, the show should keep using him as much as it can. Walden makes the combat scenes far more exciting and forceful, and he provides a degree of physicality Tulsa King has never experienced. If Bigfoot is absent from another battle scene in Tulsa King Season 2, the show will immediately suffer. Without Bigfoot, the program's fights lose their intrigue. We've crossed the Rubicon. Apart from the obvious truth that without Bigfoot, Tulsa King's battle scenes cannot be as amazing anymore, they also wouldn't make sense without him. For several episodes lately, Bigfoot has become Dwight's personal bodyguard. As hostilities escalate and the danger he faces intensifies, it becomes impractical for Dwight to engage in a battle without Bigfoot's backup. Furthermore, the ideal approach for Tulsa King to overcome exposition in the future would be another battle scene, including Bigfoot. Tulsa King should definitely utilize Bigfoot and Mike Flo Walden to the fullest extent possible. There is really no reason otherwise.